Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Sports Talk. We on the road again. We on the road. Hey man, talking about the Orlando Magic, man. Who's a young team. That's my team. I've been a fan for a long time. They're super young, with the exception of Joe Ingles, who's 36, and Gary Harris, who's 29. I forgot his name. He's 27, but still. It's a young team. Joe Ingles is 36, Gary Harris 29. Those are the veteran of the team. But other than that, they're young. They have so much energy. Watching the game, you see Banchero. It's just like the alley-oop, all the stuff. Man, the kid is nice. I've said it before. Mosley doing a good job of coaching the team. It's the right coach, right stuff. For the team. But the team have with Wagner, Franz Wagner, and there's two Wagner on the team. But I'm saying you got Franz Wagner and Banchero together. Those guys are they are the 1-2 punch. Of course they started as one of the best teams in the NBA. They were on top of the East until Boston came in, took over. But now they're the fifth seed because this is a true test. When they beat Denver, and I was like, okay, this is good because they have a formula to do that. All those guys there's no true center in the team. And which is something that I believe that I know they need that. They need a big man like Joel Embiid type. A 7-footer. A 7-footer center, not slinky, not like that Mo Mamba type center. You need a true big man, a 300-pound plus big man, 7-footer that can definitely dominate in the paint. Be a terror, and like Shaq used to be. Like Shaq used to be. Those are the type of guys that you want on the team, because all the entire team, the tallest player on there, which is Wagner, the center, not Franz Wagner, but there's two Wagner on the team. The center's 6'11", but standing next to him, I think he's more 6'9". He's more 6'9" than he is 6'11", but I know that when you play sports, you listed higher than it is. In playing sport, I was listed at 6'5". I'm not, I'm not 6'5", but they always, it's for matchup purposes. They always give you that extra extra inches. But the way they playing together. I see a team that they the way they play together. They've been together for a long time. The way they playing, the way they passing the ball to each other, it's like they already know. They already know what's gonna happen. And I think that once they figure this thing out, right now, they do have the right coach. They do have the right coach. They do have the right personnel. All I think they're missing again is that true center. I've said it many times. You need that big man, that 300-pound frame, big man like Joel Embiid type. That can dominate the paint. That can that rim protector that can do all that stuff. Rebound, blocks. He doesn't necessarily have to be a scorer. Now, if you get that, of course, he's a big man. But if he give you 20 points a game, 25 points a game, that's still solid. 25 points, at least 20 rebound a game. And 4 blocks. Those are the top of the guys that you're gonna need that's protecting the rim. I don't need a 6'11", lanky guy. No, I don't care about that. You need a true center, a big man that could clog up the middle, that make it difficult for those guards. Because the guards now, all those guys are 6'7", 6'8". Those guys are big, tall guys, tall, lanky guys. So you need somebody that can be there, clog up the middle, make it difficult for them to drive, to have those easy layups, those easy dunks. You need that. You need somebody that can take those pounds too. You know what I mean? hey, my apologies again. We on the road. We driving. The city of Philadelphia. I'm driving to my office right now, and the city of Philadelphia. Of course, I've said it many times. The roads are terrible, and there's no difference. Than I know to Philadelphia fans. I don't want you to feel I'm bashing Philadelphia with the roads. New York City is the same. Manhattan is the same. So, don't. I'm not bashing. I'm just letting you know. I have my thing up, so it's shifting. So I'm letting you know why it's shifting. The street is the streets are terrible. We gotta do better than that. I think this is the salt that they're using. The certain salt, they eat the concrete, and that's what it is. But anyway, anyway, man. For the Orlando Magic, having that team who's they're young, they're hungry, they playing together. They playing for each other, and that's something that I'm happy to see. As a fan, I've been an Orlando Magic fan since they started. Since they started, as that expansion team. First again you had Penny, who was man. Those were the days. I think that if Penny didn't get hurt, they would have won multiple championship. And if Shaq and Penny could have, figured this thing out, they could have figured it out. But I know a lot of time with their ego and all that stuff, when you're around certain people, when you as a team, you can't have ego. You know what I mean? You gotta just, but not every person, has those qualities, man. Everyone wants to be the boss. Nobody want to work together as a team for one common goal, and I'm watching the Orlando Magics. I'm seeing what they're doing right now. You see, Banchero is selfish. You know what I mean? He's not selfless. You know what I mean? And the way he played with him and Wagner, Franz Wagner playing together, those guys are just like. It's effortless ball. And the way they doing things together, man. So it's something that it says a lot about. It says a lot about them. It says a lot about what they're doing. It says a lot about the work ethic that they have together. It says a lot about the coaching too, but not just the coaching. It's like the way they are together. And the way they are together, they play like it's nothing. They play like it's nothing. They just, it's a brotherhood. I know with every, with every relationship, every partnership, every whatever, there's always gonna be a little issues, right? There's always gonna be a little issues. But the way they playing together, they playing for each other. They're not worried about the little stuff. They're not worried about the little stuff. They're just they're dominating together. And the one goal for them is to win. They're playing with such energy. And I love that. I love the energy they're playing with. I love the passion. They all want each other to, to succeed. Marcus Foles, man. Get him out of there, man. But they play. That team is again. They're young. Even Gary Harris. Again, is 29. He's so much youth, right? Joe Ingles, who's 36. Again. So much energy, and I think that having those the leadership that they have, they're so young together, they staying out of trouble, they're playing for each other, they're not in a club, they're not in a club like that, they're just they're playing for each other. I'm not saying they don't hang out, but you see them, you see them together, and I have people in Orlando. You in Orlando, you see these guys, they're together. They together. You You're not gonna, you see 3-4 of them together. You see them as groups. They're not individual. They're groups. So the chemistry they have together, the way they plan, and that's you can't teach that. You cannot teach that, and that's something that says a lot about them. That says not only a lot about them, a lot about the character, what they're trying to accomplish, and they want to win a championship. They want to win a championship. They're looking at the team. They're looking at Boston Celtics with Tatum and Jaylen Brown and dominate. You saw Tatum was out, Brown still dominate and still winning. So of course you could do it. You know what I mean? The game changed to of course we moved the big man because all those guys are 3-point shooters. You gotta be able to shoot, and they just letting it rain. You know what I mean? It used to be team taking two 3-pointers a game, or players, whatever. Rather, the whole team. You might have 2-3 players who could shoot threes. So team total, there used to be like 6-7 3-pointers a game. If the team take 10 shots, that's too much back then. But right now you got one player. You got Steph Curry that take 10 shots and threes by himself. You know what I mean? Klay Thompson, even though you see that Steve Kerr having a conversation with Klay Thompson to bench him, to come off the bench. I mean, that is a lot, man. You know what I mean? I think things change, but still, I'm saying that the game changed. Limit the big man, but you can have the big man that's successful. You know what I mean? You see Nikola Jokic. He's successful because he's coming from that European background. Having that they more finesse. They have that finesse than they're not focused so much on the highlights as the American players are. And they have the fundamental, all the stuff together. And so you need Orlando Magic need that type of personnel. A big man like Joker, it doesn't have to be. They don't have to be athletic. Joker's not athletic, but you see, he's not athletic at all. But you see what he's able to do. He can shoot the 3 ball anytime he chooses to, but he can still dominate. He's a big body. He can still dominate the paint. He's tall enough to do what he wants. It's easier for him to get the assist. He's able to see everything that's going on. He's tall. He's big and wide. He had the girth. So that's and those are the type of player that Orlando Magic need that can still shoot the threes. The spacing, the floor spacing. To be able to do that. But right now, the way they playing, man, they playing with such passion. They playing for each other. They playing with like the energy, the electric. Like watching that team. As a fan, I'm super excited. I'm super excited. I'm hopeful. I want to see them win a championship. You know what I mean? I want to see them win a championship. But like I said, they're 5. They're number 5 right now in the East. I think I think the Knicks right now. The Knicks are better. I would say the Knicks are a better team. You know what I mean? Better team in terms, not so much. I think that even match. You know what I mean? Having Randall, or whatever. But Banchero is a better player. But it's more of those guys have been around longer than the Orlando Magic team. But in terms of energy and commitment, the Orlando Magic are the better team. But it's star power and stuff like that. The Knicks have star players. But other than that, I think Orlando, like I said, they're the 5th seed right now. There's a possibility they have the capability to be the number 1 seed, but they need the other player to add that center, to do that. But seeing Jaylen Brown and Tatum doing what they're doing, and that's something that is a lot different from for Orlando. But they're playing really great basketball right now. I was telling Gio, hey, I'm not too excited. I'm not gonna be too excited yet Even when they're playing, because team can play a lot of basketball, but you start paying attention, February. I mean, February, that's when you pay attention to, you start seeing real basketball. You know what I mean? February, March, that's when team play real basketball, because that's when it really matters. You know what I mean? Because you start playing defense. That's when it matters. From the beginning, no team really playing defense like that. But it's good to see. You know what I mean? It's good to see. Anyway, man, sports talk. Like, subscribe, and share, man. I appreciate the love, man. We're growing together. This is great. You know what I mean? I love the new subscribers. I love the old subscribers. I see that you subscribing. I appreciate the subscription. It's free. It's free. All your comments are welcome. You know what I mean? Hey, I take all comments. They're important to me. All comments are important. You know what I mean? So, how can I grow if I don't take your comments seriously? Of course. You know what I mean? I don't take anything personal. No matter what you might feel. Hey, no matter what you say, I listen to it. I read all comments. You know what I mean? I read all comments. I listen. I respond to you. You know what I mean? And I appreciate it. Comments are good. Like, subscribe, share, comment. You know what I mean? And I said keep sharing it. Keep sharing it, and that's how we're gonna grow. So, but watching it, like I said, to almost 60,000 views, it's because you're watching. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. You know what I mean? The likes, almost 2,000 likes. You know what I mean? Share almost 2,000. You share the video, almost 2,000. Share whatever on the channels. That's good, and I appreciate that. Anyway, man. So I hope you have a great day. Enjoy. All right. Peace out.